mic because, yep, it's on. Because I almost forgot to do that again, but I didn't. So credit to me. Good job, Jet. Celtics get back on the winning track tonight after a couple of miserable games in a row, and they started out like a house on fire. Like F you, everybody, saying that we lost. Had our worst loss this season last game. We'll show you. And they came out and Jaylen Brown individually outscored the Hornets in the first quarter. As the Hornets only put up 19, the Celtics put up 39 in that first quarter. Like I said, I mean, really came out with aggression and making shots and really making Charlotte's lives miserable. And then from then on, they kind of just played even with Charlotte. But that first quarter effort ended up being more than enough as the Celtics win 120-111, improve their record to 33-30. Charlotte falls to 30-32. So if you're concerned about seeding, even though I've been telling you it doesn't really matter all that much because the Celtics aren't going to make any noise in the postseason, this game helps because Charlotte was close to you and had won their last game. So it certainly helps in that regards, but ultimately, it's a win over the Hornets. They don't have their two best players. So how excited about it can you really get? The bigger takeaways I have from this win, besides the fact that your two star players, Tatum and Brown, both played outstanding in this game, is that the Celtics got good production from Aaron Nesmith, their rookie, which is encouraging. They had Robert Williams back, which they clearly are better with him. And the thing I think the biggest thing you could take about it is they played a much shorter rotation than they've been playing. And maybe that's in part that they had Tatum and Robert Williams back tonight from injury. Or maybe Brad Stevens is noticing that he can't play guys like Semi Ojeleye and Grant Williams that much because they, aren't good. I hope it's that Brad is realizing this team needs to have a shorter rotation because the further you go into the bench, the more that this team's flaws will expose themselves. So having that shorter rotation ensures that you're going to be playing less bums, and I don't see anything wrong with doing that. If you're worried about getting Brown and Tatum a lot of minutes, at some point in their careers, they're going to have to log a lot of minutes, and they're star players, so they should be comfortable with it. I know Tatum is still recovering from COVID, but he seems fully capable of being able to play big in minutes. This team just plays too many bad players, too many minutes, and so I was glad to see them really chop into that rotation. Maybe that horrible loss the other night to Oklahoma City opened their eyes and said, "Hey, Grant, Shemi, you're just not helping the team. You're hurting the team when you play. We got to sit you down." So let's go into the box score again. It's nice to get a win. It's nice to have your star players play well, your rookie play well. But at the end of the day, it's not that meaningful of a win because you beat a team that you should beat and you're at home. So I don't think you can take anything away in terms of positive feelings about it. You don't have to have negative feelings about it, but it's just, one of those, one of 72 this season that it doesn't seem like it's a game that's going to vault them or lower them one way or the other. So into the box score we go. Again, the final score 120-111. Celtics win in Boston. Starters tonight were Jason Tatum, Tristan Thompson, Treymont Waters, Evan Fournier, and Jaylen Brown. Tatum played a game-high 41 minutes, and he made all those minutes count. He scored 35 points, 8 assists. 8 assists, 8 rebounds, 7 of 8 from the free throw line, 4 of 10 from 3, 10 of 23 from the floor. 3 turnovers, very, very efficient night for Tatum, and a lot of points scored for him. He shot well from the floor. He got to the free throw line a good amount. You'd like to see that number be in the double digits, but 8 is good enough for Tatum to get to the free throw line 8 times. As Charlotte kept hanging around, Tatum kept hitting big baskets, especially in the second half, to make sure the Celtics were able to keep their distance and ultimately win the game. So an excellent game from Jason Tatum, and the assists were there, and the rebounding continues to be better. As the second half of the season has gone on, he's really improved his rebounding. So a great game from Jason Tatum. Absolutely nothing to complain about there. Tristan Thompson played a really, really solid, good game for him tonight. 29 minutes, 5 of 9 from the floor, 13 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks, and 12 points. Nice double-double from him. Those are the numbers we want to see. Him scoring in low double digits, anywhere from 10 to 15 points is, I think, what we can expect out of him. And you want him to have double-digit rebounds. He had 13 tonight. When he's able to do that, the Celtics win games. When he controls the glass, the Celtics have a lot better chance of winning. And he did an excellent job on the boards tonight. Treymont Waters got a rare start. He was fine, not great, not terrible. 25 minutes for him, 3 of 7 from the floor, 0 of 3 from 3. 6 assists, 6 points, 3 turnovers. So nothing spectacular there. He didn't screw the team, which is, as good as you can ask for. I still don't really understand why they didn't just start Pritchard instead of Waters. Seems like they're really jerking Pritchard around. I know that Brad Stevens likes to maintain the second unit, and he's the point guard of the second unit, but hopefully eventually he will be your starting point guard. That's where I project him as, and not giving him starts over Treymont Waters, I don't like it. I don't think it sends a good message to him. I think it's discouraging. But we'll get to him in a second. Evan Fournier was bad again tonight. Has just continued to, he had 2 good games, and really everything else he's been a kind of a detriment to the team. 32 minutes, 1 of 7 from the floor, 0 of 3 from 3. Just is not shooting the ball well. 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 points. Doesn't give you anything defensively. So the Evan Fournier experiment not working out so far. Jaylen Brown, one of his better games of the season. He was excellent tonight. 20 points in the first quarter. He finished with 37 minutes, 13 of 23 from the floor, 7 of 13 from 3, 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, and a grand total of 38 points for JB. Fantastic game. Him and Tatum really, really controlled the game for the Celtics. So their 2 stars had star-level performances tonight. So big game for Brown and Tatum. Heading to the bench, you really only had 3 guys log major minutes. Grant Williams logged 1 minute, so not even worth talking about, which I was very happy to see. Aaron Nesmith played the best game of his career. The rookie went for 31 minutes, finished 6 of 12 from the floor, 2 of 5 from 3, 9 rebounds, good defense, active defensively, 3 blocks, 3 steals, 15 points. He did have 5 fouls. That's kind of a rookie thing, playing a little out of control. But he's bringing it. He's trying really hard. He hit his shots tonight. That's why, again, I like his upside better than Romeo Langford, because who didn't play tonight, by the way, because he has the ability to hit threes. He may have struggled early with that a lot better. I think you can keep him in the corner, and at least defenses have to being able to rim run on offense. And then Peyton Pritchard played 29 minutes. Didn't shoot well, but controlled the ball pretty well. 8 points for him, 2 of 8 from the floor, 2 of 6 from 3, 3 assists, 3 rebounds for Peyton Pritchard. And again, the Celtics get the win tonight. So, Leonard, you're asking how many players do you want the rotation to be for the playoffs? I think something like this, 8, maybe 9 guys. Frankly, the Celtics don't have that many reliable players. And if you're looking at their roster up and down, here are the guys that I want to play. Tatum and Brown, obviously. Kemba Walker, obviously. So there's 3. Marcus Smart is 4. Tristan Thompson is 5. Robert Williams is 6. Peyton Pritchard is 7. And then, I'd like to honestly see Nesmith get in there 8, and Fournier, I guess, because he's supposed to be good, as 9. So really 9 guys, maybe situationally. You have Cornette in there, Parker if you need a basket. So we'll see what they do there. Hopefully this is more of an indication of what they want to do with the roster and the lineup going forward in the rotation. And it resulted in a win tonight. Granted, it wasn't a blowout. It wasn't a very impressive win, but it's still a win. And so we'll take it as Celtics fans. The rest of the week, we got a couple games going on. The Celtics take on the Spurs for the second time this season. They'll play them on Friday at 7:30. Then Sunday, they have a game against Portland. And then they go on a quick 2-game road trip to Orlando and Chicago. Every game matters.